what's up y'all, Jeff here, no cutscenes. Got another Fallout 4 video for y'all today, and we have built the Greygarden Recycling Plant. Now, I've just destroyed all these robots, because fuck them. They don't do much, they just give us food and everything, you know. And I built kind of like this warehouse, processing, I don't know what you even call it, but it's just like a big fucking awesome conveyor system that breaks stuff down, recycles it, puts it through a robot disassembler, and all into a power armor forge. So this isn't my full-on like weapons factory or my next full build series. This is just like kind of one thing I've been messing around with. I built this last night. It's just so much fun. Like, I've been using a lot of the shit from the snap and build, but what I want to show you here is just this little extendable bridge, which is nice, so I can drop my robots down in there. They go right into the disassembler, they get broken down, and then after that they get, you know, shuffled around, moved up, put on conveyor system to be processed in another part of my factory. Now, I decided to do it at Greygarden because, you know, the robots, you know, they go along with the manufacturing pretty well. And then I just decided to kill them because when I built one of the automatrons, one of the robots, and then killed it, they all turned on me. So I just decided to say, fuck it, you know, kill them all. And yeah, so we got this system here, and I've been using a couple mods for the manufacturing extended mod and the upward ramp mod, so you can actually have upward ramps as opposed to downward ones, and you don't have to use just a lift. So yeah, and snap and build, which gives you this little extendable bridge thing here, and I like it because it gives us like a gap where I can drop the robots down and I don't have to take away anything else. So yeah, there's kind of like a full overview. Let me just show you the path that everything goes through. So first off, I got a vacuum hopper here, just taking everything, every single item out of my workshop, and then it goes straight up into one of those upward ramps again. That's a mod. It is out on the Xbox One store. I am playing on Xbox One. Then it goes straight into a hopper. Pretty easy. And then this switch is connected to the main power. So you can have the main power on the entire time without the vacuum hopper going, so you can still process stuff if you want to without sucking it all out. But for, of course, this video, I am showing you the entire process. Now underneath here, we have another hopper which drops stuff straight on to one of the conveyor systems, and I'll show you how to do that in my next Contraptions tips and tricks series, which should be out in less than, you know, 3 or 4 days. I'm going to do like a series how I did with the Wasteland Workshop just for Contraptions. So then it gets fed up into another belt, another lift, and yeah, when you actually take a look at it from the outside, it's pretty damn big, and I fucking love the way it looked. I wanted to do it more on supports as opposed to just all on, like, you know, foundation or whatever. Partly foundation, partly support. So yeah, let's go ahead. We'll take a look at the actual building. Got a nice 3-story elevator. And I'm going to be doing a little tutorial on elevators too, because they're really easy to build with, and I haven't seen a lot of people doing it. So I don't know if people aren't understanding it or whatever, but yeah. Next one. Now, we've got the recycler here. What this does is it breaks down any junk into components. It won't break down, like, you know, power armor or a weapon or any sort of, say, aid or anything like that. It only does junk. So yeah. It's good. It'll process everything through, though. That's nice. It won't keep anything in its inventory. Now, I have this switch here set up to an interval switch, or I have that little, I don't know, left or right thing, whatever, diverter, that's it, connected to an interval switch set at a 5-second timer, and then that power generator is the main generator, which is attached to the recycler, and then that power generator is attached to that vacuum hopper that I had initially. So yeah, everything's kind of in one. Now this one here is just a logic gate. It's an and that connects to the garage. So basically it needs power from that main power generator that I have to the recycler and from that power generator that I have to the switch. So you can turn off and shut down the actual garage and keep the conveyor system going so everything gets like stuck, and then it just turn it back on, open it up, drop it into the hopper. Now this hopper down here, it's, again, I'm going to probably do a tutorial on the hopper just for the tips and tricks part, because again, you can build and snap from the hopper, and I haven't seen people doing it. Like, I've just seen things kind of being placed and not really, you know, snapped or built into anything. So you can get perfectly straight and, you know, nice building. So And what I did here was use a lift that actually goes through that mesh barn floor, and it works. It's awesome. Like, I love it. It looks really good. You don't have to have like a bunch of open space. And then we got a nice little drop down into a component sorter. And I just put some components just so I could show you guys how, of course, they work. Please definitely check out my other tutorial on how pretty much everything from the base manufacturing section and the manufacturing extended mods work. But of course, over there I have a workshop storage where everything just goes straight back into the workshop. I have a component sorter with a few different components. Initially I was actually making like a shit ton of weapons so I could just do the settlement glitch where I expanded. But now I'm actually going through and making power armor because I want to have a bunch of full XL1 suits, a bunch of T51s with all the new paint jobs. So yeah, I put some rubber in there, and as you can see with the component selector, or the component sorter, whatever you put in there will be sorted out. And then this is after that Robot Disassembler. Basically, it's just another lift that brings everything back into the final production house here where we have our power armor forge. Yeah. So, I mean, like, there's so many fucking cool things you can do with the contraptions and manufacturing, machinery, everything. Like, I'm sure I'm only scratching the surface, and again, I just wanted to show you. And of course, here I have like a bunch of components in the inventory. We got some XL1 helmets being produced, and basically after this, that's pretty much it. Like, it's not very big. I won't say that. I wanted to do something that is more along the lines of like practical, where you have all of your materials sorted out into the recycler. The recycler pushes them down. You can, you know, if you have, say, a bunch of Rust Devil fights, you can destroy their robots with the Robot Dissasembler, and then basically have it make one very powerful piece of, you know, power armor or armor or weaponry. I didn't want to do it like, you know, 20 different sorters and all that. I'm going to do that for my weapons factory. It's going to be just fucking huge on Spectacle Island. But yeah, I just really wanted to show you like some of the things that you can do as far as like, not glitching, but just tips and tricks, and just to show off something I'm really proud of. I really enjoy it. So yeah, we got our XL1s there. Let's go drop these robots in there. Yeah, fuck them up. So, and as you can see, basically, when you drop it down in there, they'll go along the conveyor belt. Sometimes they get stuck like this. I don't know why it's at their legs, but then, you know, after a second or so, they go through the Robot Disassembler, and then we'll go ahead and check out what is actually being made, because like you can actually go in and then see all the parts and shit. Oops, that one's a dud. Oh well, yeah, we got enough of them. But yeah, because what the Robot Disassembler does is it breaks down, of course, robots into components, junk, or just whatever it, you know, deems that they're made out of. And if you wanted to, you could even have the Robot Disassembler or a recycler after the Robot Disassembler, so that, you know, all your junk items are just broken down again. You got a lot of options. So let's go ahead, we'll take a look at more of the actual building itself. We got the second floor here, powered to the elevator, of course. Nice little lookout, maybe like a foreman's porch or something, so that he can actually see what's going on. And I decided to make the person who lived here, you know, he was very afraid of communism. He didn't like the Reds. Wasn't a fan. Nice little outlook here. Porch area off top of the roof. And yeah, and this part actually here, you're going to see in a sec, like it's actually two different levels. I did that technique that I've been doing for a while where you just drop down the floors, and I actually made it like a little loft area. And with the warehouse, because the walls are so high, you can actually do that and walk underneath it completely fine. If you did it with, say, the wood or a metal wall, you wouldn't be able to, just because there wouldn't be enough clearance. But warehouse gives you some more options, yeah. And up here, of course, it's just open air, another little lookout. Yeah, and I think I'm completely full. I've done the weapon glitch maybe 30 times, and I'm completely full, yeah. So, again, another little outlook. You can see over there, of course, to the actual other bridge, Collapse Freeway, and that Greygarden Homestead. And thanks for watching, y'all. Definitely stay tuned for the next ones, because I'm going to be doing, again, like I said, that weapons forge. I've already recorded my entire ball track mousetrap house. I just got to edit that. It's just so much footage, so yeah, bear with me. But at least for today, got you all this. Let's go ahead and look at it again from a bigger view. Yeah, so let me know what y'all think. Let me know if y'all have any ideas that you want me to build for like different settlements, or if you have an idea for a different type of factory, something. Thanks for watching, y'all. Make sure to subscribe and hit that like button. Bye.